For the Rochester Zebras, if I can find their lineup, hang with me real quick. At one guard will be Austin Utter. I don't even know where our lineup is, Brad. Here we go. The other guard will be Jordan Reinhold. At one forward, Brady Perez. At another forward, Bryce Abbott. And at the third forward, Alex Onafield, Rochester coach by Mr. Rob Malco. For the for the North Miami Warriors, at one guard will be a senior, Zane Briggs. At another guard, a sophomore, Tristan Working. At one forward, Malachi Sanderson, he's a junior. At another forward, a senior, Patrick Masters. And the other forward will be a senior, Nate Hill. Cliff Hawkins coaches the North Miami Warriors. National Anthem is coming up next. We'll hear the tip after that. You're listening to Zebra Basketball, 92.1 WROI and RTC TV4.
This broadcast brought to you in part by these local sponsors. The lawyers and staff of Peterson, Wagoner & Perkins LLP are here to provide the highest quality legal and professional service to their clients presently and for the future. See a full list of services online at peterson-wagoner.com. Evans Agency in Rochester, offering farm liability, personal property, and outbuilding policies, all customized to fit your insurance needs. Let Judy help you protect all of your possessions. Online at evansagencyrochester.com. Stay connected with the fastest internet speeds available with RTC Fiber Communications. Voice data and video connectivity for the 21st century. Online at rtc1.com. First Federal Savings Bank is your local mortgage lender with 6 locations throughout North Central Indiana. Trust the professionals at First Federal Savings Bank. Online at firstfederalbanking.com.
Back at North Miami High School, it's been so long ago I forgot the national anthem played during the varsity girls game.
Right. Yeah.
Rochester wins the tip. They're in their road blacks. North Miami Warriors in their home whites. They started the basketball. Does Rochester against the man-to-man defense. Abbott, top of the key, bounce pass to Reinhold. Back to Utter. Utter against Working. Jump stop on the left elbow. Looks back door to Abbott, can't find him. Now to Brady Perez. Fake to three. Down low to Reinhold, backs his way in. Throws up a shot off the glass, no good. Gets his own rebound. The putback is off the glass and good.
Great job by Reinhold. He didn't get the first initial one to go, but he stayed in there and fought, got the rebound, and put it back in.
Rochester in the press. Quickly Briggs, top of the key to Working. 3 straight away for the Warriors is in and out, no good. Onafield, a good block out, grabs the board, and outlets to Reinhold. A minute gone in the first quarter. Rochester up by 2 at 2-0. Reinhold works it right, out to Utter. Utter on the wing, now at the free throw line, kicks it out to Abbott straight away. At the right elbow now is Bryce Abbott, and we're going to have a loose ball. Now we're going to have a travel whistled against Bryce Abbott. So, Brad just told me that North Miami's coach, Cliff Hawkins, coached him in high school.
His assistant coach did as well, Braden Chandler. So both of those guys, I mean, you're talking 38 years ago.
We're talking Methuselah.
Yeah. I mean, it was black and white back then.
Bryce Abbott's going to pick up the foul at the timeline on Sanderson, and it's going to be out of bounds to North Miami right in front of the Rochester bench. Well, the JV guys won tonight easily, 55-19, and the Rochester Lady Zebras held on at the end to win 42-40. So now the JV girls playing right now and the varsity guys at North Miami. North Miami in a half-court trap. Tristan Working, bounce pass down low to Sanders, and make that to Masters. He's fouled on the shot by Rochester.
Onafield did a really good job of getting his hand up in the face of Masterson, but unfortunately got him on the body.
So going to the line, it will be Patrick Masters for North Miami. Rochester up 2-0 with a minute and a half going here in the first quarter. First one for Masters is good as it rolls around and falls through. He'll have one more. You're not knocking these off again. Masters with one more, looking to tie the score at 2. The second free throw is good. Full court press by North Miami. Reinhold with the basketball, brings it up the floor. He'll work against Briggs. Man-to-man defense for North Miami. Utter with the basketball and travels. North Miami gets it back. We're tied at 2, 6.5 to play in the first quarter. Brad Thomas, I'm David Musselman. Masters around the defense to Briggs, now to Working. Near side to Sanderson, and we're going to have a travel against Working. It's going to go back to Rochester. I believe Nate Hill was the move in from Mechanical this year. He's long.
Yeah.
He's every bit of 6'2" or 3. Utter has it against Working. Outside of Reinhold against Briggs. Reinhold pushes up the floor around Briggs. Now sets up shop on the right wing to Perez. Drives the baseline. Jump pass down low to Abbott. His shot, his pass or basket is blocked. Rochester gets the rebound. Utter now left wing down low to Onafield and off his knee and out of bounds.
North Miami doing a great job defensively. Pressure on the basketball and hands in the passing lanes.
5:50 to play in the first quarter. They're tied at 2 here at North Miami High School. The Warriors have it against the man-to-man pressure in the backcourt. Masters 3 on the way is off the mark, no good. Abbott with the rebound, outlets to Reinhold. Rochester runs ahead to Utter. Utter left wing 3 on the way, no good. And the rebound to North Miami's Hill. Hill outlets to Masterson, or make that to Sanderson, and he crosses the timeline against the double team over the top to Working. Rochester in a 2-3 zone. Briggs drives, throws up from 18 feet, no good. Weak side rebound to Sanderson, out to Working. 3 right wing is good. North Miami up now 5-2. Reinhold crosses the timeline, has his pocket picked. Masters has it, middle of the floor, has his pocket picked by Reinhold. Jordan now with the basketball, no look pass to Perez on the baseline. Brady pulls it out, now to Utter high on the right side, down low to Reinhold. Jordan fakes, kicks it out in the corner to Perez, down low to Reinhold. His leaner off the glass, no good. Rebound fought for, Onafield's put back is blocked. Picked up by Masters for North Miami, now to Briggs, now to Working. Working will bring it up. Working gets a man-to-man defense to Hill. His long 3 is short. Reinhold grabs the board. Jordan rips and runs for Rochester. Zebras down by 3 to North Miami 5-2 with 4:20 to play in the first quarter. Reinhold on the baseline. Foul on the shot. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Reinhold with a little hesitation when he got down low was enough to get North Miami off the floor. That foul is going to be on Sanderson, his first, team first.
So Jordan Reinhold at the line to shoot 2 for Rochester with 4:22 to play in the first quarter. North Miami up 5-2. Jordan's first one. Good. Hey, coming up tomorrow night at Rochester, this is going to be pretty cool.
Okay.
Coming up tomorrow night at Rochester, Rochester will wrestle Northwestern in a duel. It's going to be pretty cool because the elementary is wrestling first, then the middle school, then the JV, and then the high school. The high school kids will have walkout music to the mat that they picked. And also, they're going to wrestle under the spotlight.
Oh, wow.
That'll be fun.
Just like the state runs their show.
Yep.
Yeah. That'll
So
be cool.
there's going to be music all over the place. There's going to be spotlights. There's going to be
you need theme music.
what's that?
I said you need theme music.
For what? My exit? Right?
When the official escorts you out.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah. So North Miami the basketball up by 2. Reinhold goes 1 of 2 in that trip. Working to Briggs. Briggs down low to Hanley. Back to Working. 3, no good. Hanley with the rebound. His put back on the way is good. Darian Hanley, a freshman, with a putback. And now Tyler Walker will go in for the left-handed layup. It's good. He's newly in the basketball game, as is Cavalry Lingenfelter. 7-5, North Miami.
Pretty quick pace here early on.
Sana Frank out to Briggs. 3, nope. Lingenfelter with the rebound. He rips and runs for Rochester. Lingenfelter now gives back to Reinhold and has his pass stolen by Briggs. Right-handed layup is good.
Briggs did a great job of stepping into the passing lane. He knew they'd eventually try and get the ball back to Reinhold.
Tyler Walker down low again. Left-handed layup blocked. Rebound tipped around. North Miami kicks it out of bounds. It'll stay with Rochester.
It was a good look by Reinhold with the half-court pass to Walker down low. Walker, I just don't think realized that the athleticism of North Miami down there on the low block.
Hill comes back into the game. Rochester basketball out of bounds on the near side. Abbott with the basketball behind the arc on the left wing. Abbott against Sanderson. Spin move outside. Make that Reinhold. His jumper is no good. And the rebound fought for. Working comes out of there with it. Working will go coast to coast and loses it out of bounds. It'll go back to to Rochester. Actually, Hanley is in. Both Hanley and Hill is in. Full court press by the Warriors, 9-5. North Miami with 3 minutes to play in the first quarter. Reinhold runs a point for the Zebras. Left side to Cavalry Lingenfelder, back to Reinhold, top of the key. Back to Lingenfelder, wide open three, left wing for the Zebras is good. And Rochester cuts the North Miami lead to 1 with 2:50 to play in the first quarter. Working directs traffic, top of the key against Rochester's 2-3 zone. High on the near side to Briggs. Zane Briggs, near side to Hill. Hill drives it left, over the top to Sonafrank. Back to Hill. Reinhold saves him going out of bounds right into the hands of Utter. Utter now to Lingenfelder. Well, I thought we were going to have a Zebra in our lap. Abbott pull up 15-footer short. Rebound tipped around. North Miami's Hanley comes out of there with it. Sonafrank now to Briggs. Hands off to Working. Coach Malco going to go back to the bench and send in Brady Perez. 2:15 to play in the first quarter. North Miami up 9-8. Briggs in the far corner to Working. Working outside of Hill. Fakes. Jump stop. Dump pass down low to Hanley. His layup is no good. And the rebound to Walker. Outlets to Jordan. Reinhold runs to our left. High on the left side. Reinhold. Lob pass to Utter. Back to Reinhold. Down low to wide open Walker. And we're going to have a foul down low on North Miami. It'll be out of bounds to the Rochester Zebras baseline left.
I believe that'll be on Hill. That'll be his first. Team second. North Miami doing a really good job. They're undersized out front, but the 3 defenders for North Miami out front are putting a lot of pressure on Reinhold and Utter. Well, they really difficult for them to throw it back and forth between them.
North Miami is definitely control the pace right now. They want to get it up and down the floor.
Yeah, they do.
So in the game for the first time is Corbin Wood and Cavalry Lingenfelder to sit. Brad Thomas, I'm David Musselman. Baseline left for the Zebras. Fraunfelder make that. Reinhold is to get it into a wide open Tyler Walker. He puts it in for 2. Walker's had 3 shots.
He's got 4 points right now, but you're right. 3 point-blank shots.
Minute 45 to play in the first. Rochester back up 10-9. Hill high on the right side to Sanderson. He dribbles to the top of the key and resets for North Miami. Sanderson now high on the right side against the 2-3 zone. Top to Working. Right wing to Hill. Thought about a 3. 1 dribble over the top. Stolen by Utter. Utter ahead to Perez. Brady Perez goes to the basket. Right-handed layup is good. Nice screen by Corbin Wood. And the Zebras now up by 3 at 12-9. Working. Left side to Sanderson. Now back to Working.
Rochester size and length really causing trouble there as Perez almost comes up with another steal.
And Masters back in and Hill to sit down.
The size of Rochester really creating havoc for North Miami as they're having trouble passing the ball around the top and getting it down low. Rochester being able to pick off a lot of passes as they try to go over the top.
Well, that's the advantage of being 6'5" and 6'4".
Yeah, you're right.
50 seconds to play, first quarter. North Miami with the basketball. Rochester with a 3-point lead at 12-9. Masters inside, shot over Walker off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound fought for. Perez comes out of there with it. Brady outlets to Reinhold with 40. Reinhold left side of the floor with 38. Now in the middle of the floor, in the lane, wrap around pass to Walker. His layup is good.
Great job by Reinhold. He recognized if he could drive to the right-hand side, Walker would be wide open on the left, and that's exactly what happened.
Early in the JV game, the Rochester Lady Zebras up on North Miami 10-0. 20 seconds to play here in the varsity contest. Rochester up 14-9. The Warriors of the basketball. Working, stands in the center circle as the clock rolls with 10. Lets the clock roll with 9. Holds the basketball with 8. Now comes to his right with 6. Now with 5. Now with 4. Outside with 2. The jumper at the buzzer is in and out, no good. After 1, Rochester leads 14-9. You're listening to Zebra Basketball, 92.1 WROI and RTC TV4.
Simplify your banking with a Simply Free checking account from First Federal Savings Bank.
All it takes is a $50 opening deposit. There's no minimum balance requirement and no service fees.
For a limited time, you'll also receive a free gift just for opening a checking account.
And with Instant Issue, we can give you a debit card when you open your account, giving you immediate access to your funds.
Simply Free checking from First Federal Savings Bank, a simpler way to bank.
And remember, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best bank.
Are you in pain from an injury or arthritis? What if there was a place that could meet all of your orthopedic needs? A place with some of the best orthopedic doctors and staff in the Midwest. A place where you're treated as a person instead of a patient. What if that place weren't in Chicago or Indianapolis? There is such a place. Rochester Orthopedics, your regional orthopedic specialist. When you're looking for comfort and relief, remember, trust the board-certified and fellowship-trained surgeons at Rochester Orthopedics.
Leading 14-9. Again, the JV contest right now, the girls JV game. Rochester leads North Miami after 1, 10-0. Brad Thomas, I'm David Musselman.
6 points from Tyler Walker in that first quarter on some great passing from Jordan
absolutely.
Reinhold. Yeah.
Especially that last one. It went from the right elbow back to the left block, wide open.
Jordan recognized that Walker was isolated on that left side. He took the ball to the right elbow and immediately found him wide open.
So Sanderson runs the point for the North Miami Warriors, high on the right side against Reinhold in the man-to-man defense. Sanderson top of the key to Working against Wood. Working drives it left, at the left elbow, down low to Masters. His has it blocked, but picked up by Hanley. His jumper from the free throw line is going to be tipped out of bounds by the Zebras, and it'll stay with North Miami.
Good defense by Reinhold, blocking that ball back out to the top of the key.
Baseline left is Sanderson. Bounce pass into Working. 18-footer right baseline's no good. Reinhold grabs the board. Jordan rips and runs for Rochester, up 14-9. 30 seconds gone in the second quarter. Brady Perez drives the baseline. Good defense, kicks it out to Walker. Tyler Walker over the top to Utter. Left wing, now the baseline to Wood. Back to Utter on the left side. 3 ball, left wing, short. Rebound put back by Brady Perez is good. Brady Perez, a little garbage put back. And the Zebras now up 16-9. Right place at the right time for the junior.
Yeah.
North Miami high on the right side. Entry pass is tipped away by Utter, picked up by Reinhold. Rochester runs. Utter, left baseline, drives the basket hard. Blocked on the shot, but a foul coming on North Miami. That's going to send Utter to the line to shoot 2 for the Zebras with a minute gone in the second quarter. Coming up at halftime, Rochester freshman coach Joe McCarter will talk about his games. He was here Monday night in a win, and apparently things didn't go well last night for him. We'll get we'll get that whole story coming up at the break.
Hanley picked up the foul. That's his first, team third.
Austin Utter fires the first free throw. Nope. Back into the game for North Miami is Sonafrank, and he replaces Sanderson for the Warriors. One more free throw for Utter. Looking to push this lead to 8. Utter, right-handed free throw shooter, lets her fly, and it's no good again. And the rebound to Hill, make that to Masters, to Briggs. Briggs to Working, high on the right side. Working against Wood, loses the handle, picks up the loose ball against a double team. Now to Briggs between the rings, now near side of Sonafrank. Sonafrank in the left wing against Reinhold. Jordan picks his pocket. Ahead to Wood, Corbin Wood, right-handed layup, and before the shot we're going to have a travel.
Yep.
Good look ahead by Jordan Reinhold. 6:42 to play in the first half. Rochester up 16-9. And the Warriors of the basketball.
North Miami's been in a slump here for a while. They haven't scored since about midway through the first quarter.
Where they led 9-5.
Yeah.
So quick math tells me Rochester on an 11-0 run. The pass almost tipped away and stolen. They're going to say last touch by the Zebras out of bounds. It'll stay with North Miami right in front of the Rochester bench. As Bryce Abbott comes back into the game for the Zebras. 6.5 to play in the first half. North Miami with the basketball. Rochester up 16-9. Sonafrank to Briggs, right wing, high on the right side to Working. Working one dribble to the near side to Sonafrank. Long three over. Utter's good. And that breaks an 11-0 run by the Zebras and cuts the Rochester lead to 4. 2 minutes gone in the second quarter. High on the left side to Utter. Now between the rings to Reinhold. Back to Utter on the left wing. Stands behind the arc about 5 feet. Works against Zane Briggs in the man-to-man defense. Right wing pass to Perez. Now to Abbott in the corner. Bryce, one dribble to his right. Now back to Brady Perez in front of the Rochester bench over the top to Utter. Utter, 10 feet behind the arc in the wing to Reinhold. Back to Utter. Austin holds against Briggs and now looks against that 2-3 zone for North Miami. Utter out to Reinhold. Jordan backs it out. Utter, top of the key. 2-3 zone to Reinhold. Quick three, left wing. Good.
Reinhold now with 6.
19-12. Rochester up by 7 with 5:20 to play in the first half. Working in the left wing. Now to Sonafrank. Back to Working. behind the arc on the left side. Now to Briggs, top of the key. Near side to Sonnerfrank. Works against Reinhold, working. 3 over Abbott, off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound, fall for. Perez comes out of there with it. Now to Reinhold. Jordan runs to our left side of the floor, and going to get a travel. So Cavalry Lingenfelder coming back in for the Zebras, and coming out as Utter. And now North Miami will use a timeout. Nope, I think we have
blood on the
might
jersey.
have blood on Working's jersey. And we're still going to take a timeout, I believe. It will be a 30. You're listening to Zebra Basketball, 92.1 WROI and RTC TV4.
Slow download, constant buffering, Wi-Fi dead zone? Let RTC help. The customer support team at RTC Communications is here to help you with your internet connectivity.
Hi, I'm Bonnie, one of the support team members here at RTC. For a small fee, RTC offers a Wi-Fi health check where we will evaluate your in-home Wi-Fi network and assist you with common issues. See what RTC can do for you. Give us a call today.
.503 to play in the first half. Rochester up 19-12. The guys' game, I'm fairly confident I'm going to say the guys' game. Whitco leads Tippecanoe Valley 31-18 at halftime. After the North Miami timeout, they've got the basketball going to our right. Working on the right wing. Behind the arc to Sonnerfrank. One dribble back to Working behind the three-point line. Working jump pass over the top of the defense to Briggs. Briggs inside the three-point line to Working. Dribbles around the defense, pulls up from 15 feet, no good. Rebound by Reinhold. Jordan with the basketball. Up the floor to Lingenfelder. Down low to Abbott. Abbott leans, blocked. Lingenfelder's putback is good.
Lingenfelder just hanging around behind the action. When the ball came back to him, he put it off the glass.
Well, you heard Coach Malco say in the pregame that Lingenfelder is savvy. He just knows where the ball is all the time. And then the cross-court pass is knocked out of bounds by Abbott. It'll stay with North Miami right in front of the Rochester bench going to our right.
Just feels like somebody opened the door somewhere.
Yeah, I agree. I could do without it.
Yeah, there's a cold breeze blowing through here right now.
4:15 to play in the first half. Rochester by 9 at 21-12. Briggs around the defense to Sonnerfrank. Back to Briggs. Near side to Hill. Hill one dribble, jump pass to Masterson. Make that to Sanderson, and his jumper is good from 3. 4 minutes to play in the first half, 21-15. Rochester over the top to Reinhold, now to Perez. Brady over the top to Lingenfelder. Lingenfelder one dribble, bounce pass to Reinhold. Fake the pass, shot a 3, and it's good.
The second 3 of this quarter for Reinhold.
Rochester back to 9 at 24-15 with 3.5 to play in the first half. That's going to be pretty cool tomorrow night. I hope you guys can come out and support not only the wrestlers and all the wrestlers, all of them, middle school, elementary, JV, and varsity, all wrestling tomorrow night against Northwestern. I'm looking forward to it.
That will be a fun atmosphere.
Even though I know zero about the sport, I'm looking forward to it.
That probably makes it a little better for you.
Yeah, maybe. Hill in the corner against Walker. Now dribbles to the wing on the right side to Sonnerfrank. Left side to Sanderson. 3 minutes to play in the first half. Masters loses the ball, picked up by the Rochester Zebras and Abbott. Bryce Abbott, bounce pass to Reinhold. 3, left wing, nope. Rebound to Briggs. 3-1 break for North Miami. Briggs carries the ball, no call, goes in for the right-handed layup, it's good. And Rochester's lead down to 7 at 2:45 to play in the first half. Brady Perez high off the glass, nope. North Miami the rebound. We're going to have a tie-up, and it's going to go back and stay with North Miami. Oh, we're going to have a foul on Abbott.
I actually thought Walker got the steal, but North Miami took it back away from him.
So Austin Utter comes back into the game, and Abbott will sit with 2:40 to play in the first half. Rochester up 24-17. Freshman coach Joe McCarter coming up at the break. By the way, that start time tomorrow afternoon, I think it's 4 o'clock for the elementary kids. No, I think it's 3 o'clock for the elementary kids. Varsity, I think, will wrestle somewhere around 4:15.
Okay.
If anybody knows, might want to text me. I had that agenda, and I didn't bring it in with me. Ill prepared, I think.
Well, as smooth as our setup went this evening.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
And that's no fault but ours, really.
Yeah.
North Miami is very accommodating. Three for the Warriors, no good. Walker grabs the board, outlets to Reinhold. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Rochester by 7. Reinhold, right wing to Utter, in rhythm. Fires a three. It is short. And North Miami's Hill comes out of there with it. And outlets to Sanderson. Sanderson crosses the center circle. Top of the key. Bounce pass to Masters. He loses the handle. Lingenfelder picks up the loose ball with 1:35 to play in the first half. Rochester by 7. Lingenfelder in the corner to Utter. Fakes the three. Drives the right baseline. Cut off by the defense. Out to Walker now. Walker over the top to Perez to Reinhold. Jordan on the right baseline. One dribble. Rises up. Misses the shot. Hill with the rebound for North Miami. Halftime. Sanderson. Left wing to Sonafrank. He'll fire a three over Lingenfelder. Off the back of the rim, no good. Brady Perez skies, grabs it with one hand. Outlets to Reinhold. Jordan left wing with a minute to play in the first half. Down low to Walker. His leaner on the way is good. And now North Miami will take another timeout. It's a 30. You're listening to Zebra Basketball, 92.1 WROI and RTC TV4.
Got that new home edition and you're keeping it covered.
Ooh, coverages now. I can help with this. Got zone coverage, man coverage, combo coverages.
I don't know, Peyton. I think more like the coverage your Nationwide agent offers.
Oh, you want to go there? Home, auto, life, business, farm, boat, RV, ATV, camper, pet, motorcycle, your tour bus. Right. Did I mention farm?
Contact Jennings Insurance Agency today or visit one of our offices in Argus and Rochester.
.9 to play in the first half. Okay, so tomorrow the wrestling starts. Believe the weigh-in is at 3 o'clock. Wrestling then for the elementary kids will start at 3:15, followed by the middle school, followed by the JV, followed by the varsity under the spotlight.
Cool, very good.
Come join us. It'll be a good time.
Fun.
Pack the gym. No basketball tomorrow night. So after the North Miami timeout, the Warriors will have it coming to our right. With just under a minute to play in the first half, Rochester up by 9 at 26-17. This match is the biggest lead of the night. At halftime, the JV girls leading North Miami 17-5. Maya leading the way with 5 points. Working switches jerseys, now wearing number 52, was wearing 10. Sanderson's three, no good. Lingenfelder grabs another board, loses the ball, picks it up. Now to Reinhold and has his ball tipped out of bounds by Briggs. 43 seconds to play first half. I'm guessing, Brad, Rochester will probably look for the final shot.
Yeah, I would think you're right as well. Reinhold or Walker would be my guess.
Lingenfelder with it. Fakes the pass. Left wing dribbling. Over the top of the right wing to Reinhold. Now to Utter. Down to 30 seconds. Utter then is going to be called for a charge. And it's going to go back to North Miami.
You're right. That'll be his first, team fourth.
29.4 to play in the first half. Rochester up 29-17. Tristan working with the inbounds pass. Looks at the bench. Has a play from Coach Hawkins. Now crosses the timeline with 22. Drives hard to the basket with 19. Foul on the shot. He'll go to the line to shoot two, and I believe Tyler Walker is going to pick up that foul.
Right.
And Tristan working will go to the line to shoot two for the Warriors. Down by 9.
Going to be 2 on Walker.
So Coach Malco looking to stay with Tyler Walker. Again, his time coming to an end here in the first half at North Miami High School. Walker make that working as 2. First is on the back of the rim, no good.
And
End of the game, Corbin Wood and Walker to sit. Had a good first half as Tyler Walker.
Yeah, he's got 8 points.
One more coming from the sophomore, Tristan working. Looking to cut the Rochester lead to 8. He does so as he bangs in the second free throw. Reinhold will bring it up with 15. Jordan will cross the timeline with 14. Now with 13. He works against Hanley. Bounce pass to Perez. Back to Reinhold with 8. Jordan holds with 7. Drives to the right hard with 6. No look pass to Lingenfelder with 4. Now to Wood. Back to Utter. 3 at the buzzer on the way. No good. At halftime, Rochester leads 26-18. You're listening to Zebra Basketball, 92.1 WROI and RTC TV4.
This broadcast brought to you in part by these local sponsors. The lawyers and staff of Peterson, Wagner & Perkins LLP are here to provide the highest quality legal and professional service to their clients presently and for the future. See a full list of services online at peterson-wagner.com. Evans Agency in Rochester, offering farm liability, personal property, and outbuilding policies, all customized to fit your insurance needs. Let Judy help you protect all of your possessions. Online at evansagencyrochester.com. Stay connected with the fastest internet speeds available with RTC Fiber Communications. Voice data and video connectivity for the 21st century. Online at rtc1.com. First Federal Savings Bank is your local mortgage lender with 6 locations throughout North Central Indiana. Trust the professionals at First Federal Savings Bank. Online at firstfederalbanking.com. Over the past few years, RTC TV4 has produced over 1,800 local videos about you, your family, your friends, your neighbors. Now all of these videos are available at the click of a mouse on our website, rtc4.com. Log on today to see all of our great coverage of sporting events, school programs, public meetings, and more. RTC TV4 and rtc4.com. See for yourself. Townhome Furnishings in Rochester is the place to shop for all of your furniture needs. Sofas, recliners, love seats, dining sets, bedroom sets, mattresses, outdoor furniture, and more. All in your hometown. Stop out and see Don, Mary Kay, Linda, or Joe. They want to help you find the exact pieces to fit your needs. Shop online at townhomefurnishings.com.
Hometown service, down home style, Townhome Furnishings.
At First Federal Savings Bank, we can help you remodel your home, consolidate debt, or even provide some spending cash for you with our home equity line of credit.
Our standard home equity line of credit allows borrowers to draw funds for up to 10 years and comes with no closing costs for qualified customers.
Take advantage of this great opportunity. Contact one of our experienced mortgage lenders or apply online at firstfederalbanking.com.
And remember, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best bank.
For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. I'm Bill McSpadden, pastor at Liberty Baptist Church, and I invite you to come and learn more about God's gift of eternal life. If you have questions about your eternity, feel free to call us, or you can join us on RTC Channel 4 for our program on Sunday morning at 8 a.m. and 10:30 a.m. I hope you'll receive God's gift of eternal life. Have a Merry Christmas.
Got that new home edition and you're keeping it covered.
Ooh, coverages now. I can help with this. Got zone coverage, man coverage, combo coverages.
I don't know, Peyton. I think more like the coverage your nationwide agent offers.
Oh, you want to go there? Home, auto, life, business, farm, boat, RV, ATV, camper, pet, motorcycle, your tour bus. Did I mention farm?
Contact Jennings Insurance Agency today or visit one of our offices in Argus and Rochester.
Slow download, constant buffering, Wi-Fi dead zone? Let RTC help. The customer support team at RTC Communications is here to help you with your internet connectivity.
Hi, I'm Bonnie, one of the support team members here at RTC. For a small fee, RTC offers a Wi-Fi health check where we will evaluate your in-home Wi-Fi network and assist you with common issues. See what RTC can do for you. Give us a call today.
Are you in pain from an injury or arthritis? What if there was a place that could meet all of your orthopedic needs? A place with some of the best orthopedic doctors and staff in the Midwest. A place where you're treated as a person instead of a patient. What if that place weren't in Chicago or Indianapolis? There is such a place. Rochester Orthopedics, your regional orthopedic specialist. When you're looking for comfort and relief, remember, trust the board-certified and fellowship-trained surgeons at Rochester Orthopedics.
Simplify your banking with a Simply Free checking account from First Federal Savings Bank.
All it takes is a $50 opening deposit. There's no minimum balance requirement and no service fees.
For a limited time, you'll also receive a free gift just for opening a checking account.
And with Instant Issue, we can give you a debit card when you open your account, giving you immediate access to your funds.
Simply Free checking from First Federal Savings Bank, a simpler way to bank.
And remember, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best bank.
and then we'll be done for the break. And we really need the break. We need to practice. We just have not. We practice today. We'll practice tomorrow, but then we'll get 2 weeks with the JV, and we haven't been with the JV for over a week, and we need that. And so it'll be a good Christmas break for us. We'll take. I think we're off the 22nd because of the McKee Invitational. Better than that, we'll practice every day, and kids are working hard. I tell them our goal as freshmen, get better.
Yeah.
We're not counting our wins. We're just wanting to get better.
Yeah.
So that's the
well.
important thing.
I won't talk to you next Tuesday. We're going to get some swimming and some other things in on Tuesday. I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas, and I do appreciate halftime and talking about the kids.
Well, I think we've got a swim meet next Tuesday, if I remember right. Yeah.
Okay.
So if Reenie's saying he's going to be on next Tuesday,
well, I haven't asked.
Yeah.
It might be.
He better not be unless he's going live from Mechanic-Wall, because that's where I'll be.
That'll be a good one.
So we'll be listening to you on the radio and watching swimming next Tuesday.
Joker, thanks for your time here at halftime, and we'll talk to you after the first year.
Pretty good girls finish too, by the way, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mike.
Take care. Zebra freshman coach Joe McCarter here at the break, 26.
Talk about the next 5 minutes after you score. Stone's taking a chance. The keeper's out. Look at this. Stone scores it from midfield.
Quick pitch to Deshaun Heckman, definitely being a major runner for the Vikings, and he's just going to show that speed. He's got one man to beat, and that'll be a great touchdown for the Viking.
For South Adams. And that is the game point. Serve goes out of bounds for Neal.
Heading into the second, most definitely. Eli for 3. He gets it.
Hand off to KCO. KCO gets in. It is touchdown.
Up with it. She's going to try a 3, and she'll get that.
They came in and stole the zebra out of the glass case and replaced it with a tiger. And a bunch of bones and some blood in there to kind of make it like
Better run through on the ball. Yes. And there's a goal, and she wasn't ready. And Dunlap's smart and takes time and takes it quick.
Good defense by Dunlap.
Morgan tipped it. Courtney steals it. She's got a 1v1. She goes after it, puts it up, and it's good.
Elbow, now to Ruff. Ruff against the 2-3 zone to Malco. 3 left baseline for the Lady Zebras. Is good, and Rochester up 23-21.
Owen sets for the 2-2 pitch, and that's a fly ball into center field, going back.
The ball gets it up and over to Rowe. Rowe just puts it in for an easy 2.
This broadcast brought to you in part by these local sponsors. The lawyers and staff of Peterson, Wagoner & Perkins LLP are here to provide the highest quality legal and professional service to their clients presently and for the future. See a full list of services online at peterson-wagoner.com. Evans Agency in Rochester, offering farm liability, personal property, and outbuilding policies, all customized to fit your insurance needs. Let Judy help you protect all of your possessions. Online at evansagencyrochester.com. Stay connected with the fastest internet speeds available with RTC Fiber Communications. Voice data and video connectivity for the 21st century. Online at rtc1.com. First Federal Savings Bank is your local mortgage lender with 6 locations throughout North Central Indiana. Trust the professionals at First Federal Savings Bank. Online at firstfederalbanking.com. This broadcast.
Sometimes it's tough to see around the kids. Sometimes it's tough to see around the fans walking in front of us. But nonetheless, we're right on the floor tonight. So Rochester starts the third quarter of the ball. Utter, Perez, Reinhold, Abbott, and Onafield. Also on the floor, I believe that is Masters, who had to as well change his jersey. So he went from 32 to 54. North Miami starts the basket or the 2-3 zone. Onafield out to Perez, ball loose. Brady fights for it, gets it back to Reinhold. Near side to Utter. Austin Utter inside the arc to Abbott. Gets down low to Onafield. Loses the handle. Picked up by North Miami's working. Working to bring it up. Crosses the timeline. Now to Briggs, who is wearing his original jersey at 22. North Miami's had blood on 2 jerseys tonight and they've had to switch. Working, loses the handle. Picked up by Onafield.
Both teams are going to start the half with a turnover.
Now to Reinhold. 45 seconds gone in the third quarter. Rochester by 8 at 26-18.
Man-to-man defense by North Miami.
Perez hands off to Reinhold. Join the top of the key at the free throw line. Out to Utter. Austin, one dribble to his left. Bounce pass to to Abbott. On the right side to Reinhold. Now back to Utter behind the arc. Now near the timeline to Reinhold. Quickly to Perez. 15-footer baseline is short. And the rebound to North Miami. And Sanderson. Sanderson brings it up for the Warriors. Neither team has scored yet in this second half. It's 26-18. Briggs behind the arc. Right wing about 10 feet. Over the top to Hill. Fakes a shot. Leaner on the way. Off the glass is good.
Hill gets his first bucket of the game.
Patrick, Nate Hill, I'm sorry, with the basket. And Rochester's lead is down to 6. North Miami in a 2-3 zone. Abbott, right wing. Bounce pass inside to Perez. Leaner on the way is no good, but we're going to have a charge. I think that's a good call.
Charge on Perez. He lowered that shoulder to try and clear some room.
That was a late call, but I think it's the right one.
First foul on Perez, team first to the half.
Turnover Rochester, and Coach Malco will use a timeout. It is a 30. You're listening to Zebra Basketball, 92.1 WROI and RTC TV4.
Over the past few years, RTC TV4 has produced over 1,800 local videos about you, your family, your friends, your neighbors. Now all of these videos are available at the click of a mouse on our website, rtc4.com. Log on today to see all of our great coverage of sporting events, school programs, public meetings, and more. RTC TV4 and rtc4.com. See for yourself.
.6:11 to play in the third quarter after the Rochester timeout, I believe, to light a fire, if I were to guess.
Yeah.
North Miami the basketball.
Seemed to be a lot of hand gesturing during that timeout.
Briggs to Hill. Stands behind the arc in the left wing. Hill hands off to Briggs near the timeline. Near the center circle, I should say, on the right side. Left side, now working in the left corner. Jump pass to Masters. Fakes, drives, pull up 15-footer. High off the rim, no good, and Hill claims the back and is going to be whistled for the foul.
Good block out on Utter.
Hey, how about this one? In 2A, Oak Hill ranked number 1 in 2A, playing Frankfort ranked number 2 in 2A, and Oak Hill leads Frankfort at the half 32-28.
Oh, wow.
That from our good friend Val.
Who's sitting across the way and up at the top.
That's right. Cavalry Lingenfelder is back in the basketball game. Passes to Utter on the left wing. Right wing pass to Perez. Fakes, drives, rises up. Shot off the glass is good.
Perez gets the first points of the half for Rochester.
Rochester back by 8 with 5:25 to play in the third quarter. Sanderson, left wing pass to Masters to working. His three from the left corner is good. Lingenfelder quickly up floor to Utter. Utter on the baseline, cut off by the defense. Over the top to Reinhold down low to Perez, rises up high off the glass again, is good again. 30-23.
Yep, Perez now with 8 points, 4 in this quarter.
3
4 in
minutes.
the last 2 possessions.
Yep. 3 minutes gone in the third quarter. North Miami the basketball. Zebras by 7. Working, drives it left hard. Leaner off the glass. Good, and the foul.
A late foul on Walker. I don't understand how he can commit the foul 7 feet away from the basket, but the basket will be good.
Right. It's a great continuation, isn't it?
Yeah.
JV girls game after 3. Rochester leading North Miami 21-9.
Walker picks up his third.
So at the line is working for 1, and the free throw is good. So Rochester lead down to 4. North Miami to full court press. Reinhold to Utter, quickly to Perez. Cross court to Lingenfelder. Cavalry has this pass taken away by Working. Working driving the other way for North Miami, down by 4. Working in the paint, loses the handle. Going to be safe from going out of bounds by Working. Back to Tristan for a long 3, and before the shot, he steps out of bounds and go back to Rochester as Corbin Wood comes back into the game for the Zebras.
Working doing it all for North Miami here in this to start this third quarter. He's got 6 points and a couple of steals.
Lingenfelder comes out, Wood back in. Brad Thomas, I'm David Musselman. 4.5 to play in the third. Zebras leading 30-26. Wood gets the inbounds pass, now back to Reinhold. Jordan over the top to Wood. Splits the defense to Perez, now to Utter. Utter out to Jordan Reinhold, quickly to Perez. Brady down low to wide open Tyler Walker. He's fouling the shot. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Connor Wilson, a junior, make that a sophomore, commits the foul. And that'll send Tyler Walker to the line to shoot 2 for the Zebras.
Walker has 8 in the game.
4:19 to play in the in the third quarter. Rochester by 4. Tyler Walker for the Zebras with 2 from the freebie. First one's in and out, no good. One more coming for the junior Tyler Walker. Looking to push this Zebra lead back to 5. Walker, one dribble. Right-handed free throw on the way is short, and we're going to have a lane violation on Working. So Walker will have one more. Brad Thomas, I'm David Musselman. Lady Zebras won a tight one tonight, a fantastic basketball game tonight earlier, 42-40. Macy Brown, a great big jumper and fouled with 6 seconds to play in the game, put us up by 2. And their great defense then tipped the ball away with a second to play in the game and preserved the win as the 3 is no good by North Miami. Perez grabs the rebound, then Working picks his pocket, and then fouled on the putback by Brady Perez. That's going to send Working back to the line to shoot 2 for the Warriors. By the way, Tyler Walker hit that free throw, went 1 or 2 on that trip.
So Perez picks up his second, team third.
Working's first free throw is good.
Again, at the free throw line is Working. That's his 11th point of the ball game.
Noah Goulet, the senior, comes in for the first time tonight for the Warriors. Working with one more. The lefty's free throw is good again. 31-28. Rochester lead down to 3. Biggest lead has been 9 tonight for the Zebras. Wood over the top to Reinhold. Quickly to Perez. Back to Corbin Wood, left side. Corbin backs his way out. Now gives to Reinhold on the right wing. Back to Corbin Wood. Feeds down low to Walker. Walker to a cutting Perez. Rises up. Going to be fouled on the shot. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Tristan Working going to pick up that foul. I thought, and I wouldn't have complained about it, I thought it was going to be a tie-up.
Working's first foul, team second.
So Brady Perez on the line to shoot 2 with 3:50 to play in the third quarter. Rochester by 3. Brady's first one is in and out, no good. One more coming for the junior. Hanley back into the game and Masters to come out for North Miami. And this young man, Darian Hanley, a freshman, is going to be dynamite. Second one for Perez. Short. Rebound to Working. And he's going to be fouled on the reach in by either Perez or Reinhold.
Looks like it's going to be Perez.
Back into the game for North Miami comes Sanderson, and Zane Briggs will get his first break of the night. 3:49 to play in the third quarter. Rochester leading 31-28. North Miami basketball going to our left.
Perez just picked up his third.
Across the timeline goes Sanderson. Directs traffic from the right wing behind the arc, 10 feet. Now to Hanley in the corner. His pass is taken away by Perez. Brady Perez hesitates, goes to the basket, foul on the shot. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. And Hanley will pick up that foul.
That'll be his second. Perez back to the free throw line again. He just missed a pair.
So Brady Perez will be at the line to shoot 2 for the Zebras, who lead by 3 with 3.5 to play in the third quarter. Brady Perez ready for the first one. Lets it fly, and it's no good. And Rochester struggling tonight from the line.
Yeah, they are. Perez has missed the last 3. Walker had to shoot 3 to get 1.
Yeah. And now you just hope it's not in Brady's head. Second one for the junior. Nope. And now we're going to have a foul coming against Rochester. Is that going to be on Walker? As he was the one pulled to the ground. Is that Reinhold? It is Reinhold.
Reinhold picks up his first. Team 5th.
Sanderson across the timeline right. Rochester in the 2-3 zone. Working. Spins out of trouble. Works to the left wing. Behind the arc still. Rochester in the 2-3 zone to Hanley. High on the right side to Sanderson. Sanderson dribbles to the top of the key between the rings of the volleyball line. Now in the center circle. Now to Goulet. Pass down low is taken away by Perez. And Brady gives to Wood, who gives ahead to Reinhold. 3 minutes to play in the third. Perez has his pass tipped away. He gets it back. Brady to the basketball, now to Wood. Bounce pass to Utter at the right elbow. Back to Perez. He goes in hard to the basket, rises up, high off the glass and in. Brady Perez has got at least 6 this quarter.
He's got 6 this quarter. He's got 10 for the game.
33-28. 2:45 to play in the third quarter. North Miami the basketball. Zebras with the lead. At last report, Rochester's JV girls up on North Miami after 3, 21-9. Goulet, outside left to Working. Now to Sanders. Sanderson, that is. Sanderson's bounce pass to Working. Left wing behind the arc. Working dribbles to the top of the key now. And Goulet, he takes it in for the right-handed layup. Nice strong move by Noah Goulet.
He gets his first bucket of the game.
And Rochester lead back to down to 3. Reinhold to Wood. Now to Utter. To Reinhold over the top. Utter, no look pass to Brady Perez. He rises up good and a foul. Brady Perez has 12 points in the game, 8 in this quarter, and he'll go to the line for a free throw attempt.
Which hasn't been his highlight of the night. He's missed 4 in this quarter.
So North Miami brings back Hill and Masters and Briggs. And Rochester will take a timeout. It's a 30. You're listening to Zebra Basketball, 92.1 WROI and RTC TV4.
Simplify your banking with a Simply Free checking account from First Federal Savings Bank.
All it takes is a $50 opening deposit. There's no minimum balance requirement and no service fees.
For a limited time, you'll also receive a free gift just for opening a checking account.
And with Instant Issue, we can give you a debit card when you open your account, giving you immediate access to your funds.
Simply Free checking from First Federal Savings Bank, a simpler way to bank.
And remember, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best bank.
.202 to play in the third quarter. Rochester up by 5. And after the timeout, Brady Perez at the line to shoot 1. And I think the whole timeout, Brad, if I was understanding this correctly, I think Rob just wanted to pull Brady aside and say, hey, let's just relax.
Yep.
The other coaches talked to the rest of the team, and he pulled Brady aside one-on-one to calm him just a bit. Perez, free throw on the way is short, but a lane violation again on North Miami. So Brady will have one more. One more. He'll have it again, I guess you should say.
Yeah, do-over.
Perez missed it on the front end that time. Brady's free throw, is good. And he gets a great big smile. Rochester by 6 with 2 to play in the third. Rochester's 2-3 zone extended to above the volleyball line.
They still haven't got it across.
Here comes the trap then. Hill has it knocked out of bounds by Reinhold. It'll stay with North Miami on the far side on the sideline. Varsity guys basketball, Southwood leads Manchester by 7 after 3, 50-43. Working back in, Goulet comes out. Brad Thomas, I'm David Musselman. Minute 48 to play in the third. Rochester up 36-30. Working to a wide open Hill. Thought about a three, passes it up, baseball pass to the left wing to Sanderson. His three is no good. Rebound tipped around. Hill comes out of there with it for Rochester, or for North Miami, and steps out of bounds. I think Tyler Walker looked at the official saying, you got to be kidding me. I didn't even touch him. I didn't foul there.
Yeah, he was holding his breath on that one.
90 seconds to play in the third. Rochester by 6. Wood high on the right side over the top to Reinhold. Jordan around the defense. Pull-up jumper from the right elbow short. Rebound fall for. And we're going to have it over the back on Corbin Wood. Wabash beats Northfield in varsity boys basketball 80-54.
Wow.
Yowza. Minute 23 to play in the third. 36-30. Rochester, North Miami, the basketball going to our left. Working that is, walks it through the center circle. Sanderson high on the right side, now to Briggs, back to Sanderson. He holds to Working. Sanderson with a minute 5 to play, gives to Working. A couple of dribbles to his left, hands off to Briggs, back to Sanderson, high on the right side of the minute. To Working. Rochester in the 2-3 zone, down low to a wide open Masters. His layup is good.
Masters stuck in behind the zone, and Working was able to get it to him.
Kind of lulled the Zebras asleep there a little bit. And now we're going to have a foul on Tristan Working. And both teams now will shoot free throws from here on out.
Be Working second.
45.8 to play in the third. Rochester by 4. Trey Stasiak comes in for the game for the first time, and Corbin Wood to sit. Reinhold will trigger it in right at the timeline of the cross court. He gets it back from Abbott. Reinhold to Stasiak in the corner to Perez. Brady over the top to Reinhold to the right wing. Thought about a three, pass it up. We're down to 35 seconds to play in the third. To Abbott, and has his pass kicked by Briggs. Rochester will have it out of bounds. Baseline left with 33.0 to play in the third quarter. Reinhold will look to get it in. Baseline left does to Walker. Walker to Stasiak, left wing with 30. Bounce pass to Reinhold, down low to wide open Walker. His layup is no good, and Hill with a rebound for North Miami. Walker was fouled, no call, and the ball just rolled off the rim. 18 seconds. Working in the center circle, dribbles with 15. Tristan Working dribbles with 13 in the center circle. Now to Briggs with 10. Back to Working with 9. Working, jump pass to Hill with 6. Hill over to Working with 4. Splits a double team. Gets it down to Masters, and he travels with .8 to play in the third quarter.
Call it. They called the travel.
I would hope. That would have been even a travel in the NBA. .8. Abbott, baseball pass at the buzzer is no good. After 3, Rochester leads North Miami 36-32. You're listening to Zebra Basketball, 92.1 WROI and RTC TV4.
Slow download, constant buffering, Wi-Fi dead zone? Let RTC help. The customer support team at RTC Communications is here to help you with your internet connectivity.
Hi, I'm Bonnie, one of the support team members here at RTC. For a small fee, RTC offers a Wi-Fi health check where we will evaluate your in-home Wi-Fi network and assist you with common issues. See what RTC can do for you. Give us a call today.
Got that new home edition and you're keeping it covered.
Ooh, coverages now. I can help with this. Got zone coverage, man coverage, combo coverages.
I don't know, Peyton. I think more like the coverage your nationwide agent offers.
Oh, you want to go there? Home, auto, life, business, farm, boat, RV, ATV, camper, pet, motorcycle, your tour bus. Did I mention farm?
Contact Jennings Insurance Agency today or visit one of our offices in Argus and Rochester.
Going to our left. Rochester sends out Abbott, Stasiak, Reinhold, Walker, and Perez. Sophomore, junior, senior. North Miami has Sanderson, Briggs, Masters, Hill, and Working. I think there's only one. No, Hill's a senior. Masters and Briggs is a senior. Working out to Briggs. Drives it left hard. Jump pass to Masters. Right elbow shot. Nope. And Stasiak grabs the board. Trey out to Reinhold. Rochester runs up by 6. Reinhold in the paint. Pushes off and is going to get whistled for it.
Yep. A second on Reinhold.
These guys have done a pretty good job tonight.
Yeah, I would agree.
I can't complain, and I'm the first to do it. 20 seconds gone in the fourth quarter. Rochester up 36-32.
You may have to put out a retraction.
You mean because we're not done yet?
Yeah.
I see. Working against the 2-3 zone. Fakes, splits the defense, out the hill. 3 over Walker's, no good. Nice block out by Reinhold. Jordan grabs the board and runs. Rochester by 4, 36-32. 7:15 to play in the game. Stasiak bounce pass to Abbott. Abbott at the three-point line. Takes it left, spin, leaner on the way. Is blocked out of bounds by Hill. It'll stay with Rochester baseline right with 7:10 to play in the game.
Thought it was a good head fake by Abbott. Just too many heads to try and fake for North Miami.
So the Zebras will keep it baseline right.
Yeah.
I think the JV girls won tonight 28-13 in the Auks gym.
Okay,
so
good.
That's 3.
Yeah.
Rochester with the basketball baseline right. Reinhold at Walker. Leader's good.
Walker now with 11.
And Rochester pushes the lead back to 6 with a minute gone in the fourth quarter. 38-32. Working. Top of the key. Cut off by the 2-3 zone. Now to Hill on the left wing. Jump pass over the top to Briggs. Briggs against Reinhold. Good defense. Now to Working. He travels, no call. His jumper inside the arc on the way. No good, but a foul is coming against Rochester.
Bryce Abbott going to pick that foul up.
So the Rochester Lady Zebras varsity won tonight 42-40 in a dandy, in an absolute dandy. If we were ESPN, it would be on Instant Classic right now. The JV guys won tonight handily 55-19. The JV girls just won 28-13. Yep. And the Rochester varsity guys on top here 38-32 as Working misses the first free throw. 6:46 to play in the game. Rochester by 6. Working, second free throw. Good this time. 38-33. Four-court press by the Warriors. Stasiak, bounce pass to Reinhold. Back to Stasiak. Trey to Perez. Gets it across to Reinhold. Jordan. To Brady Perez between the rings. Against the man-to-man defense. Brady Perez hands it off, and we're going to have a tip in the backcourt. Picked up by Jordan Reinhold on the right elbow. Leaner on the way is no good, but a foul coming on Hill. And Jordan will go to the line to shoot 2. He's been pretty quiet since the first quarter.
Yeah, Hill picks up his third. Reinhold had 9 in the first half, a couple of threes. He's been to the line once. He's 1 of 2.
38-33. Rochester by 5. Reinhold at the line to shoot 2 for the Zebras with 6:23 to play in the game. Jordan eyes the first free throw, lets her fly, and it's good. So the JV girls win tonight, 28-13. They were led by Maya with 11? 10. With 10. Huh. With 10.
She had 2 threes.
Second one is good by Reinhold again. So Maya Musselman led the JV girls in scoring tonight with 10. And they beat North Miami 28-13 here at North Miami High School. 40-33 in the varsity game. The guys, Rochester guys, lead North Miami with 6:10 to play in the game. Lob pass goes in bounds. Tyler Walker gets a steal to Reinhold. Jordan ahead to Brady Perez. Brady rises up over Briggs. Foul on the shot. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Briggs will pick up his first, and Perez will find himself back on the free throw line. He's got 13 in the ball game. He had 9 of Rochester's 10 points in that third quarter.
Brady Perez with 2. Hey, makes the first one. Good for him. Zebras back to 8. One more coming for the junior. Brady Perez has had a really good second half tonight for the Zebras. second one.
Yeah,
good again. Good for him. Rochester lead back to 9, which matches their biggest of the night. With 2 minutes gone in the fourth quarter, it'll be North Miami basketball after, I believe, Sanderson just comes back in. Working right wing. Spots up for a long three. It's short. And Walker loses the rebound to Hill. Ball loose on the floor. Picked up by Rochester's Bryce Abbott. Now we're going to have a foul on Working. And Abbott will walk to the other end to shoot one of the bonus.
Working will pick up his third. And Abbott will be looking for his first points of the game, his first trip to the free throw line.
So Bryce Abbott at the line. No, I think it's Bryce, right? Or is it Trey? It's Bryce.
Yeah, it's Bryce.
Southwood leads Manchester 65. I make that 66-65, a minute 50 to play in the game. That's the guys. Bryce Abbott at the line for one of the bonus with 5:40 to play in this game. Rochester up by 9, which has been the biggest lead of the night for the Z's. Abbott, right-handed free throw is off the back of the rim. No good. Walker with the rebound. Tyler Leaner, putback is good. Zebras now up by 11. And now Coach Hawkins will take a timeout. It's a 60. You're listening to Zebra Basketball, 92.1 WROI and RTC TV4.
This broadcast brought to you in part by these local sponsors. The lawyers and staff of Peterson, Wagoner & Perkins LLP are here to provide the highest quality legal and professional service to their clients presently and for the future. See a full list of services online at peterson-wagoner.com. Evans Agency in Rochester, offering farm liability, personal property, and outbuilding policies, all customized to fit your insurance needs. Let Judy help you protect all of your possessions. Online at evansagencyrochester.com. Stay connected with the fastest internet speeds available with RTC Fiber Communications. Voice data and video connectivity for the 21st century. Online at rtc1.com. First Federal Savings Bank is your local mortgage lender with 6 locations throughout North Central Indiana. Trust the professionals at First Federal Savings Bank. Online at firstfederalbanking.com.
Is where the Zebras are swimming tomorrow. Thank you.
I called that on Masters. That'll be his first.
So Bryce Abbott on the line for 2 free throws. First one for the sophomores, nothing but net. We'll have one more. One more coming for Bryce Abbott.
Utter will check in, and Stasiak will sit down.
Abbott with one more, looking to push this Zebra lead back to 11. Second one for Abbott is good again. 46-35, Rochester. With 4:50 to play in the game. Working outside of Hanley. Back to working between the circles. Now works to the right wing. Just inside the arc, fakes a shot outside of Briggs. He'll fire a 3. Right side is short. Walker with the rebound. Outlets to Utter. Utter on the 4-on-1 break, 1-on-4 break, I should say. Picks up his dribble down to Reinhold. Jordan against Hanley. One dribble to his left. Over the top of the defense to Abbott. Abbott one dribble to his right. Bounce pass to Utter at the free throw line outside right to Reinhold. Jordan on the baseline. Has his pass tipped out of bounds by Hanley. It'll stay with Rochester on the baseline. Reinhold baseline left. 4:18 to play in the game. Rochester by 11. Reinhold looks to get it in around Briggs. Bounce pass to Walker, who gives back to Reinhold. Jordan near the timeline in the left sideline to Abbott. To Utter. Utter at the left elbow. Gives to Walker, now behind the arc on the right wing with 4 to play in the game. Rochester by 11. To Abbott. Over the top to Perez. Brady, right wing pass to Utter. Left corner pass to Perez. Down low, ball tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Abbott, and to go back to North Miami.
That pass a little early for Abbott.
Yeah, the coaches didn't like that, and I thought it looked like it was off of North Miami as well. 3:45 to play in the game. Tristan working his jumper's good, and a foul.
I think Abbott's going to pick that up. It'll be his 4th.
And now Tyler Walker's just picked up a technical for slamming the ball down. So that's going to be 4 fouls on Walker, unless he was whistled for the foul originally.
No, Abbott was whistled for the original foul, and now Walker is going to be whistled for the technical foul.
3:47 to play in the basketball game. Rochester by 9, but North Miami has 3 free throws coming in the basketball. Working, may just stay there for all 3 of them. First one's good. So I'm guessing I don't know. I'm guessing that's the foul shot. It was the foul shot, and he'll stay there and shoot the technical fouls. He's 2 for 2, and he'll have one more. Now he's looking to cut this Rochester lead to 6 with 3:47 to play in the game. And they're going to have the basketball. Second one's no good, or the third one, that is no good. So Rochester leads 46-39. And North Miami will have the basketball at the timeline going to our left, and Tyler Walker sits down with 4 fouls. Alex Onefield comes back in for the Zebras. Sanderson runs the point for the Warriors against Utter in the man-to-man defense. Working against Perez, takes a long 3, hits nothing but glass, and Reinhold picks up the rebound. 3.5 to play in the game. Rochester up 46-39. Rochester's been up a long time. In fact, they've been up since about 5-2 in the first quarter. Reinhold bounce pass to Utter, back to Reinhold, now to Utter, and he is fouled by Briggs, and Austin Utter will go to the line to shoot 2 with 3:16 to play in the game.
That's 2 on Briggs. Utter's been shut out so far tonight.
So Austin Utter at the line to shoot 2 for the Zebras. Looking to push this lead back to 9 with 2 freebies here with 3:15 to play in the game. Our next broadcast will be Tuesday in a guy-girl doubleheader. Taylor coming to town, so that's a 6 o'clock start. We'll have the varsity girls first, followed by the varsity guys, much like tonight. First one for Utter is good. Back into the game is Sonafrank, and sitting down is Sanderson. Brad Thomas, I'm David Musselman. A lot of good basketball here at North Miami tonight.
Yeah, there has been.
Rochester's won 3 of the 4 so far. Varsity girls tonight won 42-40 in a dandy. Varsity JV guys at the same time were playing, and they won 55-19. The JV girls just won 28-13. So Utter hits the free throw, and now we're going to have a timeout. It's a 30. You're listening to Zebra Basketball, 92.1 WROI and RTC TV4.
For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. I'm Bill McSpadden, pastor at Liberty Baptist Church, and I invite you to come and learn more about God's gift of eternal life. If you have questions about your eternity, feel free to call us, or you can join us on RTC Channel 4 for our program on Sunday morning at 8 a.m. and 10:30 a.m. I hope you'll receive God's gift of eternal life. Have a Merry Christmas.
.3:16 to play in the game. Rochester up 48-39. And after the North Miami timeout, the Warriors will have the basketball underneath the Rochester basket going to our left. Working now will run the point for the Warriors. Walks it across the timeline. 3:10 to play in the game. Down low, to a wide open Sonafrank. He kicks it out to Working. Working double dribbles, no call. He is shot off the glass.
Off the glass.
Yep, nice little English on the glass, gets it to go.
Yeah.
And Rochester's lead down to 7.
That's the 19th point for Working.
Abbott bounce pass to Onafield. One dribble, kicks it out to Perez. Now to Utter. 2:45 to play in the game. Utter, bounce pass to Reinhold. Right in front of Coach Malco. Over the top to Utter. Utter works against Hanley. Dribble to his left, cut off. Now gives to Reinhold. 2:30 to play in the game. Rochester up 40-31, and Zane Briggs has picked up another foul, and Reinhold will go to the line to shoot 2.
That's 3 on Briggs. With Reinhold with 11 points, just the 2 free throws here in the second half. Rochester, for their struggles from the line, they were 3 of 11 through 3 quarters. They are 8 of 9 now in the fourth.
Yep, that's good. So Reinhold with 2. First one for the senior. Good. 49-41. Masters coming back in for North Miami and setting his hill. 2:29 to play in the game. Rochester by 8. And one more coming for Jordan Reinhold. Eyes it, flies it, buys it. Lead back to 9. Dilly. Working, right wing, inside the arc, hesitates. Cut off by the defense of Brady Perez. Outside to Sonafrank, 3 right wing is an air ball. Hanley is then going to be fouled down low by Utter, and that's going to send Hanley to the line for 2 shots for North Miami.
Utter will pick up his second.
Utter trying to block out. I believe they're going to call him for maybe an undercut.
Hanley with just 2 points in the game. Got those in the first quarter.
First one for the freshman, good. That's one thing that North Miami has done well tonight. North Miami as a whole has shot free throws really well, girls and guys.
Right, yeah, they were 6 of 7 through 3 quarters. And they've only missed, they've missed 3 here in this fourth quarter.
One more coming for the freshman. He makes both and cuts the Rochester lead to 7. 2:15 to play in the game. Reinhold against the full court press to Utter. Ahead to Reinhold. Jordan crosses the timeline right in front of Coach Malco in the Rochester bench. Outside to Utter. Back to Reinhold. Jordan against the double team is going to be fouled by the Warriors. That's either going to be Sonafrank or Briggs.
That's going to be Briggs. That's 4.
And that's going to send Reinhold to the line to shoot 2 with 2 minutes to play in the game. Rochester by 7. So Rochester make that Rochester's Jordan Reinhold the only one at the free throw lane. And he makes the first one. North Miami only had 2 on the line as well. Now everybody will fill in.
It's 14 now for Reinhold.
One more coming for Jordan. Second one for the senior is good again. 52-43. Rochester back to 9:02 to play. Working, running for North Miami. Hesitates. Kicks it outside to Sonnerfrank. In the paint. Leaner's blocked by Reinhold, but right into the hands of the North Miami Warriors. A putback is no good. On a field with the rebound. Hands off to Jordan. Minute 45 to play in the game. Rochester by 9. Over the top to Utter. I thought that was coming right into our lap.
I thought you were going to catch that.
Reinhold near the timeline. North Miami's going to have to foul here shortly. 100 seconds to play in the game. And now Working is going to commit a foul. That's going to send Utter back to the line to shoot 2. Leading by 9 at 52-43.
It's 4 on Working.
Minute 36 to play in the game. Again, our next broadcast will be Tuesday night as the Rochester guys and girls back in a doubleheader to host Taylor. Varsity wrestling tomorrow. At home, weigh in at 3. Elementary starts at 3:15. Utter's free throw way off the mark, no good. It's going to be a elementary, middle school, JV, varsity wrestling tomorrow, all against Northwestern. It'll be fun.
Yeah, it will be.
Utter with one more, looking to push the Rochester lead back to 10 with a minute 36 to play in the game. Austin's second one. No good, in and out. North Miami with the rebound, working with it with 90. Working in the right wing, around the pick. Pull-up jumper from 18 is off the mark. Utter with the rebound. Austin grabs the board, and I believe North Miami said don't foul. I believe right there would have been a perfect opportunity. Reinhold up by 9 with the basketball. Travels.
Oh.
Minute 15 to play in the game. Rochester by 9 at 52-43. North Miami gets it back. Working pushes real hard for North Miami. Behind the arc in the right wing. Oh, almost has his pass stolen. Sanderson for 3 is good from about 25 feet. And now the lead down to 6 at 52-46. A minute to play in the game. Perez, right side of Abbott. Bryce, fouling the shot. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
That foul's coming against Hanley. That's his third.
Bryce Abbott to shoot 2 with 57 seconds to play in the game. Rochester at 52-46. Abbott eyes the first one. Lets it fly, and it's good. Nothing but net. We'll have one more.
Rochester 13 of 16 from the free throw line in this fourth quarter.
In the fourth
quarter. They've only got 2 field goals in this quarter. Everything else from the free throw line.
Abbott with one more. He can push the lead back to 8 with a freebie with 57 seconds to play in the game. Second one for the sophomore is good again. And now Coach Malco will use a 60-second timeout. You're listening to Zebra Basketball, 92.1 WROI and RTC TV4.
At First Federal Savings Bank, we can help you remodel your home, consolidate debt, or even provide some spending cash for you with our home equity line of credit.
Our standard home equity line of credit allows borrowers to draw funds for up to 10 years and comes with no closing costs for qualified customers.
Take advantage of this great opportunity. Contact one of our experienced mortgage lenders or apply online at firstfederalbanking.com.
And remember, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best bank.
Townhome Furnishings in Rochester is the place to shop for all of your furniture needs. Sofas, recliners, love seats, dining sets, bedroom sets, mattresses, outdoor furniture, and more. All in your hometown. Stop out and see Don, Mary Kay, Linda, or Joe. They want to help you find the exact pieces to fit your needs. Shop online at townhomefurnishings.com.
Hometown service, town home style, town home furnishing.
Over the past few years, RTC TV4 has produced over 1,800 local videos about you, your family, your friends, your neighbors. Now all of these videos are available at the click of a mouse on our website, rtc4.com. Log on today to see all of our great coverage of sporting events.
Left. Briggs will run the point across the timeline through the center circle against Reinhold in the man-to-man defense. Hands off to Sanderson. Now to Masters. 3 straight away. Off the back of the rim, no good. And Bryce Abbott has just picked up his 5th foul. And that's going to send North Miami to the line to shoot 2.
Abbott will finish with 4 points off from the free throw line in this fourth quarter.
So Trey Stasiak checks in with 44 seconds to play in the game. Rochester by 8. Zane Briggs to the line to shoot 2 for the Warriors. First one for the senior is good. I'm not sure he's scored many tonight, has he?
No,
Zane?
that's just his 5th point.
Okay. Briggs with one more. Flies the second one. Good again. 54-48. Stasiak gets the inbounds pass. Reinhold crosses with the basketball. Now to Utter, who crosses the timeline right. Utter on the wing is going to be called by Working with 37 seconds to play in the game, and Utter will go to the line to shoot 2.
If that's against Working, that's 5. And he's finished.
Boy, that takes a big 3-point threat off the floor.
He's going to finish with 19 points in the ballgame.
37 seconds to play in the game. Rochester by 6. Utter at the line to shoot 2 for the Zebras. And we're waiting for the substitute to come in, and Sonafranco will replace Working. Fantastic crowd here tonight. From start to finish.
Really big crowd, yeah.
So Utter at the line to shoot 2. Rochester by 6, 54-48. Utter's first one's good. One more coming for Utter. We're going to push the lead back to 8. Second one is no good. A rebound to Hanley for North Miami. 55-48, Rochester with 30. Sanderson for 3, nope. Rebound, fought for. Rochester comes out of there with it. Now Stasiak has it. Stasiak crosses the timeline with 22, and that's going to be an intentional. He just grabbed him. They're not going to call it an intentional. They're going to call a shooting foul. Hanley just basically wrapped him up at the waist.
Yeah.
So Stasiak the line to shoot 2 for Rochester, leading by 55-48. 21 seconds to play in the game. Hanley is fouled out for the North Miami, and Wilson will come back in.
Hanley will finish with 4.
Stasiak has 2, yet to score tonight for the sophomore. Trey, one dribble, first free throw, no good, too hard, he'll have one more.
Rochester's made 15 free throws in this fourth quarter alone, which is as many as what North Miami shot for the entire ball game.
In the fourth quarter?
Yes.
Wow. Trey's second one, no good, in and out, and now we're going to have a lane violation on the Zebras.
Yep.
I think maybe they said Trey crossed the free throw line too soon, so North Miami has it with 20. Briggs brings it up. Rochester up by 7 with 15 to play in the game. Briggs, left-handed layup, nope. Onafield with the rebound with 10, and he's going to be fouled by North Miami, and Alex Onafield will walk to the other end to shoot free throws with 11 seconds to play in the game.
I think Briggs just fouled out. Yep. I'm going to call that on Sanders. That'll be his second.
So Onafield to the line to shoot 2 for the Zebras, who lead by 7 with 11 seconds to play in the game.
Onafield has not scored yet in this game.
The first one for the junior is good. So the guys are going to complete the sweep here tonight at North Miami. Onafield with one more. Second one is good again. And it's back to a 9-point lead for the Zebras with 10 to play in the game. Sanderson against Stasiak. Left wing 3 on the way with 8 is no good. High out the rim. Rebound fought for. North Miami comes out of there with it. The putback is good with 3. And North Miami, are you kidding me? North Miami will use a 60-second timeout. 2 to play in the game, down by 7. You're listening to Zebra Basketball, 92.1 WROI and RTC TV4.
Over the past few years, RTC TV4 has produced over 1,800 local videos about you your family, your friends, your neighbors. Now all of these videos are available at the click of a mouse on our website, rtc4.com. Log on today to see all of our great coverage of sporting events, school programs, public meetings, and more. RTC TV4 and rtc4.com. See for yourself. Simplify your banking with a Simply Free checking account from First Federal Savings Bank.
All it takes is a $50 opening deposit. There's no minimum balance requirement and no service fees.
For a limited time, you'll also receive a free gift just for opening a checking account.
And with Instant Issue, we can give you a debit card when you open your account, giving you immediate access to your funds.
Simply Free checking from First Federal Savings Bank, a simpler way to bank.
And remember, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best bank.
Thing deep and let 2 seconds run off. Reinhold lobs it into Utter, and that's going to do it. The final tonight at North Miami, the Zebras win 57-50. Post-game show coming up next, 92.1 WROI.
Got that new home edition and you're keeping it covered.
Ooh, coverages now. I can help with this. Got zone coverage, man coverage, combo coverages.
I don't know, Peyton. I think more like the coverage your nationwide agent offers.
Oh, you want to go there? Home, auto, life, business, farm, boat, RV, ATV, camper, pet, motorcycle, your tour bus. Did I mention farm?
Contact Jennings Insurance Agency today or visit one of our offices in Argus and Rochester.
For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. I'm Bill McSpadden, pastor at Liberty Baptist Church, and I invite you to come and learn more about God's gift of eternal life. If you have questions about your eternity, feel free to call us, or you can join us on RTC Channel 4 for our program on Sunday morning at 8 a.m. and 10:30 a.m. I hope you'll receive God's gift of eternal life. Have a Merry Christmas.
At First Federal Savings Bank, we can help you remodel your home, consolidate debt, or even provide some spending cash for you with our home equity line of credit.
Our standard home equity line of credit allows borrowers to draw funds for up to 10 years and comes with no closing costs for qualified customers.
Take advantage of this great opportunity. Contact one of our experienced mortgage lenders or apply online at firstfederalbanking.com.
And remember, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best bank.
Townhome Furnishings in Rochester is the place to shop for all of your furniture needs. Sofas, recliners, love seats, dining sets, bedroom sets, mattresses, outdoor furniture, and more. All in your hometown. Stop out and see Don, Mary Kay, Linda, or Joe. They want to help you find the exact pieces to fit your needs. Shop online at townhomefurnishings.com.
Hometown service, down home style, Town Home Furnishings.
This broadcast brought to you in part by these local sponsors. The lawyers and staff of Peterson, Wagner & Perkins LLP are here to provide the highest quality legal and professional service to their clients presently and for the future. See a full list of services online at peterson-wagner.com. Evans Agency in Rochester, offering farm liability, personal property, and outbuilding policies, all customized to fit your insurance needs. Let Judy help you protect all of your possessions. Online at evansagencyrochester.com. Stay connected with the fastest internet speeds available with RTC Fiber Communications. Voice data and video connectivity for the 21st century. Online at rtc1.com. First Federal Savings Bank is your local mortgage lender with 6 locations throughout North Central Indiana. Trust the professionals at First Federal Savings Bank. Online at firstfederalbanking.com.